to speak to you today. We get to talk about your full featured film. First, you've done several shorts, correct?
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Of course, thank you. So tell me about the excitement to finally be able to talk about your film and people checking it out soon.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I've been waiting for this for a while now. But I'm very excited. Like we've worked so hard on a dark photo that I just can't wait for people to watch it on July 30 and hear their opinion and get them on this wild ride that they'll see.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit. One of the things that I was kind of like impressed was how young you are, and here you are making films.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
You're
Well,
welcome.
yeah. My interest in film began at a very young age. So since I was 14, I came to LA and I did like a summer program on filmmaking, and I never looked back. I told to myself this was going to be the thing that I'll do for the rest of my life, and for some reason like that's got stuck to me, and it was like on my mind, like let's make movies, let's tell stories. And so I started doing short films. And since my father, the main actor of the film, Tony, that plays Tony Cruz, he's always been so passionate about movies, and he showed me a lot of films, like a lot of Alfred Hitchcock and a million things, right? And I saw that he had this passion for film, but he left it for another career because he had me and all my other siblings, so he had to like put his career aside and just try to do something else to like support us, that when I pursued this, I told him, let's start working together, because this has been his dream all his life, And so we started like writing short stories. And one day he came up with the idea of a dark photo, and he told me about it. And from there we started doing a lot of FaceTiming, because he lives in Venezuela and I live here. And it was a lot of FaceTime late nights for him until 3-4 a.m. And as we started writing the story, we, the financing began, that takes a while. And from there, we made it happen. I also hired someone, which is the other producer, Amy Williams, and she helped me tremendously, because she already did some films here in Los Angeles, so I owe a lot to her, because I worked with her in the Mothers and Daughters, it's a film that she produced. I was the production assistant, and from there, like we just became friends, like very close. And I sometimes joke around and say like she's my mother of LA, and and I told her that we had this film, and she read it, and she was willing to help us. And I felt so grateful to her, that she actually believed in it. And from there, we got Selma. She worked on Mothers and Daughters with her. It's the last film that she did, Selma, I think. One of the last ones in that she was the protagonist. And in that same film, I worked as a production assistant, and I met her, and I also did like a little small scene with her. It was like 3 minutes of me being an extra. It was so funny. and yeah, since I knew her and we had like a nice little moment, it was very small, and I saw her on set every day, and how she worked, and how nice she was with everyone, and her work ethic. I really liked her and had her on my mind, so when we did this, I told Amy like, oh, can you please help us and try to see if she can get on board? And she did. Yeah, she really loved the script, and that made me extremely happy. Same with Greene, who plays the psychopath of the film. We had him on mind because first we've only seen Greene play like these amazing roles of like being the good cop, you know, or the great guy. And we wanted to do something completely different, something that has never been seen, and we thought of him. Yeah. And the crazy thing is that when we sent him the script, he the 48 hours after, he was like, yeah, let's do this. So yeah, insane but grateful to another level, you know.
Yeah. And from watching the film, so did you guys shoot in LA? Some
Yes.
streets looked familiar, some buildings. I was like, that
Oh really?
Yeah. But that's always
yeah, we shot here in LA for 28 days. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in LA too, so that's why I was like, oh, that looks
cool.
familiar. That shot looks familiar. Nice, because I feel like people are not filming as many films out here anymore because it's so expensive.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Yes. Yeah, it is something I will not do next time. No, I'm joking. But
I think you started here.
No, I loved shooting here, you know, because the nice thing it was that I went straight to my house after like the crazy hours. But I loved shooting here in LA. It was the best. Yeah. Sometimes I pinch myself because it's like this really happened, you know. Those were like the craziest days of my life because I was so stressed, but at the same time were the best days of my life, you know, like because it's such a huge undertaking that I had, and that people trusted me, that they believed in my story, that they believed in my vision, that they were there every day giving their all for this film to be the best it can be, you know, like how amazing is that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Now you did confess somewhere that some people weren't sure because you're so young, such a young filmmaker. They weren't sure how much we would be able to handle it. How did you feel to hear those confessions?
Oh, that was crazy. And it was towards the beginning of the shoot, you know, because I was prepared as much as I could be, you know, like I know what I was doing, you know, because I started so young, but people don't know that, you know, they don't know me. So, and I've had experience like doing short films and stuff. Obviously, this is like a bigger thing, but I saw it as a short film, but a lot more days, you know, to not stress myself.
Right.
Right. But when they saw me, they saw that, you know, I was 23 turning 24 at that time, and female director. So yeah, at the beginning, like, even they were so experienced because we try to hire as many experienced people as possible to have the best outcome, you know, that we can have. Yeah, at the beginning, they were like questioning me, like, oh, why do you want to do these shots, you know, or why do you want to do this, or why do you want to do that? And I just tried to like put that aside, you know, and just focus on my actors and the story. And sometimes I had to say, we have to do it, you know, like, and that's it, you know, because I had to gain respect. And from there, like, they saw that I knew how to command the set and how to talk to people, and that I believed in my story. So throughout the weeks, everything went better, more smoothly, and they believed in me, and they were happy about it, and they came to set like with more confidence on the project, you know. Yeah, but it was tough at first, for sure.
Yeah, I can imagine. And anything, and especially when you're younger, they're just kind of like, how much does she know? But yeah, you had your experience there and you applied it for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, you cannot let people, you know, get in your way, you know. I love this film, Black Swan, which is one of my favorites. And in one quote in that film is, the only person standing in your way is you know. So it's like, don't overthink it. Don't, like, you are the only one standing in your way. Believe in yourself, just do it, and don't care about anything else, you know. Because if you started thinking about all the other things that go around you, then you're gonna start questioning yourself, and people are gonna start questioning you, or, you know, like, don't.
Nope, It's true. Good job with that. You put on this, what do I call it? The seal outfit, let it all slide off. Focus.
Yeah.
So what was one of the scenes that was kind of difficult or you found challenging to shoot?
Well, I would say challenging. I think it was when we were trying to accomplish this phobia, the nyctophobia, because it's a lot of VFX and we had nothing there, you know. So like having the right camera angles, that was difficult, you know, because we were leaving it to the air to see if it was gonna work after. Another challenging scene. I feel like all of the scenes were challenging in their own way, you know.
One thing I noticed from the shots where you did a lot of close-ups.
Mm-hmm.
What were you trying to portray in doing that?
In through the close-ups?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like close-ups are great for tension or for like a very dramatic moments, you know. So, and I have both a lot of moments with dramatic actions where Tony Cruz was really experiencing like really tough stuff, and other scenes that we had to have, like for example Greene like right in front of us, you know. So yeah, I'm a big fan of close-ups because I feel like they portray so much on how someone's feeling, especially for thrillers. Yeah.
Well, Maria, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to seeing more of you. I know you have The Man with the Lion and The Bus?
The Man with the Lion face and The Bus,
yeah. Okay, I missed the face. Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we're writing that right now. We're in development, so let's hope for the best for those. Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Felicidades. Una venezolana haciendo películas.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. You take care.